OPEC and its allies have not yet been able to reach an agreement. As a result, OPEC's failure to come to a deal provided some brief upside to oil prices. Will the alliance resume talks? If so, how soon? Or will there be no boosted oil production in August? There are still no answers to these questions. However, there are concerns about an oil supply shortage. Therefore, oil prices are expected to keep growing. This trend can change only if OPEC Plus agrees to add production. However, this scenario is impossible without negotiations, so for now the cartel should decide on the date of a new meeting. Amid this uncertainty, Brent crude oil added 2% in value over the past trading day. Its quotes continued to move in an upward trend, hitting new local highs. Experts do not exclude that oil prices are moving up as investor enthusiasm runs high. Thus, Brent crude is approaching the local high posted in 2018. However, today its dynamics are slightly subdued, and the quote is currently trading at $77.40 per barrel. Future price fluctuations will depend on OPEC and its oil-producing allies' decision on an increase in crude oil production. In the meantime, the benchmark will most likely continue to trade in the range from $76.80 to $77.50 per barrel. US WTI crude rose to its highest level of 2018. The benchmark is trading around $76.90. In order to advance even higher, the quote needs to consolidate above the level of 77 on the daily chart. Otherwise, it may stand still or even pull back. The dollar-ruble pair has been correcting for almost a month. Moreover, the ruble has lost about 3% of its value over this period. However, the pair is likely to meet resistance near the level of 73.80 rubles per dollar. Now, in order for the ruble to recoup losses, market participants need to keep the price below 73. Alternatively, the quotes are expected to trade in the range of 73-73.60. The euro-ruble pair is also at the stage of a correction. Its quotes came close to the local high of June 23rd. Then the volume of long positions decreased and the pair stalled. For a trend change, the price needs to fix below 86.85 rubles per euro. Otherwise, the pair will most likely break through the local high of June 23rd. OPEC and its oil-producing allies' failure to come to a deal and the lack of information on further negotiations supported the Russian currency. The ruble kicked off the trading day with slight gains. Logic says that in case the cartel's oil production policy remains unchanged and there are growing concerns over an oil supply shortage, crude-linked currencies, including the ruble, will grow. Moreover, given the fact that over the past week the ruble has significantly dropped in price amid expectations of higher crude output, the Russian currency will most likely gradually par losses. That's all for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.